again, becoming a successful self-help county takes a lot of work. It requires that 2/3 voter approval. And the key part of a self-help tax measure is an expenditure plan. And so that's what we're working on at COG, is putting together a really good expenditure plan that details every element of how a sales tax would be implemented, how the funds would be spent. So the expenditure plan includes a specific project list where we name individual projects that would be funded with the sales tax dollars that are collected. It sets forth policies about how the funds can be used. It could be timing of projects, when certain projects would be moved forward, what projects took priority, or how we would determine priority. Also how funds would be divided among your local jurisdictions, the 2 cities and the county. It would put in place taxpayer safeguards, again, about how the funding could be spent. It would limit the amount of funding that could be used for administration of the tax, so that we make sure that we're using as many dollars as we possibly can on actually putting projects on the ground. And it would establish a citizens oversight committee, which is one of the key things that we would want to make sure is included. An oversight committee made up of citizens appointed by COG that would meet to look at our financials and make sure that everything was being used as it should be. And of course, all the financials would be subject to annual audits as well. So that's where we are right now, is working on an expenditure plan. Is really, again, that key part of a transportation measure. So looking at all the elements of the expenditure plan, and we'll be bringing a first draft of a plan to the COG board just in a couple of weeks at your regular meeting on February 16th. We meet the 3rd Thursday of the month at 3:00 p.m. But the information on that draft will be out a few days before that. So we'll be working on that draft plan, and then doing more public outreach meetings, getting a sense of what the public is interested in as we put a plan together. What we have to have is a really strong plan and a proposed ballot question, really by late May. We need to have that together.
Mary, can you explain, you're working on the expenditure plan.
Mm-hmm.
What parties are involved in that process at that staff level?
So do you mean just as staff? I mean, as staff, I'm working on along with the myself, and then the planning staff at COG. We have a small planning staff, but we have a couple of planners that work on it. A lot of it is based on our regional transportation plan, and also based on Measure P that we put together in 2016, which was our previous effort.
Are you getting any input from like the public works directors of the 2 cities?
Yes, thank you. Yeah, we are. We're reaching out to each local jurisdiction as well to say, what are the priorities, or what are the things that those staffers know that they can implement if they have additional funding. So kind of what's your wish list, right?
Yeah, well, that's kind of where I'm getting at, is, making sure as we're trying to develop these projects that we're getting input from, all our public works as well, and the pavement analysis that I think we've all done too. Because it's a lot of work for a short period of time.
Right, yeah. So we're definitely relying on resources, and those pavement management systems that are in place help show where the dollars can reach the farthest. So we definitely are looking at that from the cities and the county. Yeah.
Thanks.
So our elections deadline is August. So there's a lot of behind the scenes work. Not really it's not behind the scenes. It's in front of everybody actually at public meetings that we're going to have to get done. Going to the county board of supervisors and each city council in June. Prior to that elections deadline of August, and then the election is in November. So that's what our goal is to be on the November 2018 ballot. So our outreach will be ongoing throughout this process, and by outreach I mean outreach to the public, anyone who's indicated an interest in being a stakeholder, and we'll be retaining a consultant firm that will be helping us do some really extensive outreach and focus groups, etc. So anyone who's signed in the sign-in sheet, I'm happy to add you to our contact list, and I'll also be here after the meeting to talk more as well.